Have you ever had someone tell you that you are not a real actor? If you don't have an agent or if you're not in a movie or show? Well, they're wrong. You are 100% an actor, even if you don't have an agent. No matter what anybody says, as long as you are training and getting yourself prepared. So, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can still be a working actor, even if you have no agent or you're broke. Because I feel you. Hi guys, my name is Kayla. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Look at me actually posting on time this week. Who would have thought? I've seen so many people all over the internet ask, how can I still be a working actor if I have no money? Or how can I still be a working actor if I have no agent? It's possible, it really is. It's just people don't say how to do it. Also, I am not trying to portray myself as a know-it-all or as an expert by any means. I am very, very new to the acting industry. I have just started a year ago my acting journey. I've documented it all on my YouTube channel if you want to take a quick look. I do not have an agent yet. I have not gotten any auditions. I am just solely training at this point in time. Obviously, having an agent is a goal, so keep that in mind. You do need to have an agent at some point in your acting career, but it doesn't have to be right away. I don't even have an agent right now, and I still consider myself an actor. Again, I'm not trying to portray something that I'm not. I'm telling you exactly what I know personally and what I have researched on my own. But it's really important for you to also research yourself. This industry is all about knowledge, and you gotta do that yourself. Fair disclosure in the beginning. I have my handy dandy Notion up in here, and we're gonna get started. So what can you do in order to still practice your acting? This is probably one of the most basic and most common is monologues. I know that might sound really stupid and really Kayla, obviously, but it's really important to get familiarized with certain monologues just because from my research I've learned that some auditions require you to bring in your own monologues. Now that might not be always the case. Obviously you'll get scripts for certain auditions, but it's really good to have certain auditions in the back of your head just so that you aren't unprepared. So familiarize yourself with monologues and practice your monologues, whether that be in front of someone that you know, in front of a complete stranger, or even another actor. And I really recommend recording yourself while you're practicing these monologues just because you can visibly see your reaction time, the way you deliver a line. Everyone kind of does something that they don't realize until they're actually filming, so find out what your little quirks are. You really have to study yourself as an actor, as a human, in order to be able to portray the character the way it should be. And even give it to some friends or other actors that you may know so that they can give you critiques. Honestly, in this industry, you cannot be afraid of critiques. The thing with acting is it's very personal, it's very subjective, so everybody has a very different understanding of how the scene should play out, and every single person on this planet has judgment and perspective. So the way you may view a scene is entirely different from the way someone else may view it. I have personally dealt with actors that I've communicated with and I'm like, hey, what can I do better? And they told me nothing. But I know there was something. There's always something. The minute I found an actor that told me exactly what I should be fixing up, I held so much respect for them. It's not malicious in any way. You should not be offended whatsoever. You are constantly working on yourself and getting better. You are not going to be perfect right away. So finding someone that's able to tell you, yeah, you should be fixing this, keep them close. I promise you, it's not easy to find them, so keep them close. I spoke really long about that one point. But anyway, moving on. Familiarizing yourself with the industry. The way you can do that is by listening to podcasts, YouTube channels. I know there's one that's called Actors on Actors, I believe. Search up your favorite actors on IMDb. If you don't know what IMDb is, it's an internet movie database, which pretty much every single movie or show that you've ever known of is on there. It tells you everything you need about the movie. It shows you all the cast members. It tells you what they've been in. It's cool. Watch the movies that they've been in. Watch the classics that they've been in. Analyzing through film is so important. I'm going to give you a little insight of how I analyze a character through film, and this is actually also the template I'm going to use when I'm auditioning for things. I start off with the basics: name, age, skills, qualities, and characteristics, and then the other information like family life and whatnot. Once you really understand the character that you're trying to study, it's easier to think of them as a person rather than like, oh, a fictional character. Give the character life, you know? The character is not just on a piece of paper. You're actually giving that character a life, a soul, morals, values, all this kind of stuff. My favorite actor, which of course I have to plug in because he's phenomenal, Johnny Depp, is such a phenomenal actor. He's the type of actor that really researches his character and makes sure that all of his characters have certain quirks that the others don't. With all the research that we can find with a simple Google search, you'll find so much. You'll even find casting directors that make videos on how to stand out in auditions. You just have to put in the time to search it. Use this time to make a demo reel. That's really cool. So if you don't know what a demo reel is, it's a 1 to 2 minute video portraying all that you've done as an actor. It's to show your talent. It's just show what you have to give. But if you're like me or any new actor in the industry, you haven't been in anything, so you have no footage for the demo reel. That should not stop you from making one. You can easily make a demo reel by filming the monologues. See how 2 and 2 work together? Come on now. I've researched that you should do 1 to 3 different monologues where it's like dramatic, comedic, and whatever, and just edit them together. Boom, you have a demo reel. Again, you cannot be submitted unless you have a headshot, demo reel, and resume. You shouldn't feel intimidated just because you don't have credits to your name. That's a later issue. That's what you're working towards. Focus on what you have now, and what you have is yourself, your talent, and a camera. Boom. Be on casting sites like Actors Access and Backstage. I still have to do this. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't done this yet. But Actors Access and Backstage are really, really important to be on as an actor. Actors Access is a website. It's pretty much kind of like your resume, headshot, and demo reel in one place. It allows casting directors to communicate with you. You can submit yourself to things, etc., etc. If you have an agent, I'm pretty sure they actually tell you to make an Actors Access just because everybody has one and it's just easier to submit that at once. Backstage, you can actually submit yourself to even more auditions. I'll put in how much each of them cost. Obviously, Actors Access is a little bit more pricey and you don't need that right away again. So kind of think about when you can subscribe to these websites and do that. And the last point I have is about classes. I know you might be thinking, Kayla, what the hell? You said that this is for broke people who can't afford classes. 1 second. You can actually find classes that are free online. I know, crazy, right? There's so many actors and coaches that give away free tips or advice and stuff like that. I found a lot of them on TikTok, actually. They're on YouTube. They are pretty much on any kind of streaming site. Do with what you can that's free. Do with what you can right now. Write down everything that you've learned, study it, and just keep at it. The most important takeaway from this is you can't control everything. You can't control if you have the amount of money that is needed for classes. You can't control when you get an agent or when you get an audition. So focus on what you can control. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Do not care what people think. Don't worry about people that don't understand what you're doing because it's you doing it, not them. It's your life, not theirs. You do you. If you love it, do it and keep at it. And honestly, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Trust me. Manifest it. Talk to the universe. But yeah, I hope that this video was beneficial at all. Please leave a comment below if I helped you in any way. My lip gloss fell, and I will see you next time. Bye. She's a Mona Lisa.